Hey guys, it's Casey at Kentucky Lake Outdoors, and we'll come to you guys today and do a little tech tip in the shop. And I've had numerous people ask me this question on how to tie a bow fishing arrow, or what some of the stuff we can do to conserve your equipment. So we're going to go over that just for a moment, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. The first thing I want to go over is your tip. The tip of your arrow, of course, has threads, just like anything else in your bow fishing. Most of the time there's heads out there that have detachable tips. Most of them do. So one thing I'm going to show you is your bow wax, or mostly bow wax. If you'll take the bow wax and you'll gently apply it on the threads, put a good amount on there, and then you screw your tip back in, that's going to do one of two things. The first thing it's going to do is keep water out of underneath that tip. So it's going to stop the corrosion. If anybody's ever put their arrow up for the year and come back before and it's seized up and all rusted and it's all on there and you can't get it off, that's why. So if you use that bow wax, it repels water. If you repel water away from the threads, it'll always help you next season, or help you from getting your tip seized up where you can't get it off. You can also use that in bow hunting. If you've ever shot an arrow and you have your point rattle out, it rattles every time you shoot a target. If you'll put bow wax on the threads of that and screw it in, it'll do the same thing. It'll keep moisture out of your threads, and it will also keep your tip from rattling all the time. It'll keep it snugged up. And lastly, how to tie an arrow. Everybody asks me, how do you tie your bow fishing bow? Well, there's a couple of different ways you can do it. The simplest way is, this is just how I do it, and there's multiple different ways. It's just how I do it, and I feel like it's the easiest. So the first thing you'll do, you'll take your line and you'll run it through your slide and through the channel, and then you have extra hanging off. So what you'll do with that is you'll take that line and you'll put off a considerable amount. And what I do is I take 2 fingers and I rotate it and make a loop, just like that. As soon as you make the loop, you slide it over the tip, you drive it back down, you'll pull the knot out right behind your knot, and you'll pull and cinch them both down. And the last thing you'll do is cut off of that pigtail right there, and there's no way that knot will break. I mean, most of the time if you dig that into a log or something while you're bow fishing, you can pull the boat to you with that knot. So that's just a little bit of tech tips. Like I said, I've been asked about it, so I figured we'd do a video and show you guys how to do it. If you have any other questions, stop by the shop. I'd be more than happy to show you how to do it. But as for that, if you guys need anything else, or you guys want to see another video on anything else that I can touch on, leave a comment on the video and let us know. We appreciate you guys. Thanks.